People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. Well, there's black man timing, and then there's this. You set the community back about 50 years, my friend, man. Hey, people, deluded, I'm back again. Got the big man in the building. We've got a lot to speak about. How you doing now that you finally got here, man?
Yo, that was crazy. My bad, yeah. I'm back, man. Now listen, it's a long-awaited return, bro. You know, obviously, man, I've been here for a minute, so man, I had to just keep the people waiting, innit? But we're here, man.
You can't talk about Mikel Arteta and non-negotiables and high standards and all of these things. The first thing I want to kick off with, Car, you've been getting at me on social media. She knows Arsenal. You got me in it. So Smith Rowe looks like he's getting Fulham. I have to hold my licks, pause. So yeah, get out of your system, man. Smith Rowe to Fulham. What's your thoughts and everything, man?
Well, we need to get the wording right. It doesn't look like he's going Fulham. He is going Fulham, and that's announced as soon as. And listen, I'll be honest.
You're an evil guy, man.
Listen, I'm happy he's gone. I wanted him to go for himself, and it's nice that Arsenal are finally getting rid of the dead wood, getting rid of players that clearly just aren't good enough. And clearly,
hey, don't talk about him about deadwood, man. Arteta rates him, man.
I don't understand what the love affair is with the guy. Like, as I said, he's had more poor games than good. He's had no, it's not. He's had half a good season. Where he scored 10 goals, and in the second half of the season, he scored a lot of those goals off the bench.
Super sub, we need a squad, no?
Okay, cool. But yeah, listen, that's fantastic. But Trossard is probably in the same category, but doesn't get nearly the same love and adulation. Now, okay, fine, you're right. Trossard is a bit older. Well, considerably older. I think he's 28, 27, something like that. Whereas ESR is 23, 24. So yeah, there's a difference. But I just don't get the love in. I think he's not done anything near the level to kind of get this loving and this adulation.
North London derby, Chelsea outside the area against Manchester United, stood up to be counted when the club wasn't rosy.
You're right. Aubameyang did the same thing. Aubameyang put up serious numbers. Aubameyang, when the tough got going, say what you want. He scored in the North London derby.
True.
He scored against Man City in the semi-final. He scored against Chelsea in the final, dumping their players. So listen, I'm not sitting here saying that he's not had good moments. I'm never going to discredit him. It always does mean that little bit more because he does come from Hayland. But originally he came from Chelsea. So it's not like a Joe Willock where he came in after his two brothers, Chris, and I don't know. Matty, sorry, that's so bad. I should have remembered him. But yeah, it's not like he came in at 6, 7, 8 years old, and
your agenda's nasty. A man was on the academy circuit and was at Chelsea and these things, and you're running that. Saka was at Watford for a bit.
No, listen, but again, Saka's done way more to get the love and
Saka's a big dog for Smith Rowe, 100%.
So that's what I'm saying. I just don't see what ESR has done to kind of get all of this fanfare. But again, I don't want to kick him out.
Well, you rate Kivior though, but we'll get on to that.
No, hold on. Whether I rate Kivior or not, I don't put him I'm not crying about him going.
You were saying he was the best left back at the club last year.
I don't put him on a pedestal and make this guy seem. I didn't give him the number 10. I didn't give him number 4 in defenders term. I didn't give him the number 3. I didn't give him number 2. I didn't do any of these things for him to be put on the pedestal when in truth, he ain't done nothing. Nah,
that's harsh, man. Even the Bournemouth game a few years ago, Smith Rowe come off the bench and he got an assist, man. It was a Bandulu header, but still.
Let me tell you. Reece Nelson, whether you like it or not, has had a bigger moment for Arsenal in the last 10 years than ESR has
Cap,
for
Cap.
bro.
Okay, cool. The Bournemouth goal, that's great, but Cap, come on. You can't say a man ain't done nothing and then talk about Nelson, man.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying in relative terms.
So scoring against Bournemouth is bigger than scoring in North London Derby, bro.
No, but again, give it the context that it deserves. We weren't put forward to challenge for the league that season. At that moment in time in the season, I believe it was the last minute that we scored, the 94th minute, and I think we stayed 4 or 5 points clear of Man City at the time. And let's be fair, let's have it frank. Everybody had a real good feeling that we could win the league. So for me, I'm putting that moment above getting top 4 or trying to get top 4 for ESR. As good as he was.
So man are rating bagging against Bournemouth over than scoring against our arch rivals.
Bro, but yes, because to win a league,
where we was 2-0 down on some shenanigans.
Let me tell you now, I would lose 10 games in a row against Spurs if it meant I won the league. I wouldn't care. So yes, the North London Derby is a massive game to us. But
they weren't even Bournemouth with Areola as a Bandulu manager as well.
Bro, you're still trying to put your cape on and save a man who's dead. He's done. He's committed suicide. He's already killed himself, bro. He's jumped from the 54th floor on Manhattan and he's dead.
You're mad, man.
Bro, the guy is finito. Don't try to say
he's not like because he leaves Arsenal, an England international, won a couple of trophies, had the number 10, and his Fulham's record sided.
Please don't add in that he's international for England.
He is.
You know what? Let me tell you.
Because Nelson's going to be playing for Jamaica soon.
No, let me tell you. But so is Nketiah, and he gives me the ick when I watch Arsenal. He makes me sick.
Yeah, but he ain't got 3 caps like Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe scored for England as well. Palin's success story, bro.
Come on, that's my point. He's got 3 times. He played 3 times for England. Let's not be pathetic here.
How many man can say they played 3 times, fam?
Bro. So is Brighton players. Brighton players. There are players that play for Brighton that have played more games for England.
Brighton's a forward-thinking club, man. Sick.
Yeah, listen. However you want to spin this narrative, and I don't. What you're making me do is you're making me seem like I hate the guy. You're making
I don't think you hate Smith Rowe. I don't think you're being fair to Donny.
Making me have to say nasty things about this guy to really show how irrelevant.
Brother, don't try. I see your tweets. You're nasty. Man laughing at his chin and that.
You know what it is? Because I want to. Now he's gone. I don't want to have to speak about this guy in a negative light. I don't have to, bring down his Arsenal career. But what we're not going to do is make out that this guy was the almighty number 10, like he even deserved it. Let's just.
I mean, he didn't put a gun to no one's head to take that shit.
No. What do you mean? But we went in, bro. He asked for the number, and the manager.
Ain't that big mentality?
No. The manager. The manager. But the manager's at fault as well. But my point is that you are so brazen. You are so brazen to ask for that number, when you had done nothing. Now between the manager,
Arsenal fan, bro.
Yes, but work for it. Work for the number. Okay. So again, because you're an Arsenal fan, you should know it means more. That how important that number is to Arsenal, and you should know that you know what. Let me work for it.
Dennis Bergkamp gave him the cosign, bro. He gave him the cosign, bro.
No. He met him.
Chelsea tried to buy him last summer as well, fam.
No, he met him and Saka after the game with Thierry Henry. There's no cosign for the number. You just you can give praise, but you ain't got to go over the top. You haven't got to embellish anything. Come on, man. Listen, and again, if Chelsea were in,
that's your manager, by the way. Carry on, but that's your manager,
If Chelsea were in for him, we've seen what Chelsea are. Chelsea are a 10th and 6th place team currently. So if they want him, by all means, take him, because he ain't gonna listen. He ain't doing nothing at Chelsea. He's gonna have the same career. He's gonna have the same career as Omari Hutchinson. Going on loan, then you get popped, you get sold. That's it. So listen, man. Like I just think I don't wanna have to keep cussing the guy. I don't wanna have to keep putting this guy down. But I'm also gonna look at ESR. And he is definitely so overrated. He's so overrated, man. It's just I ain't got time for the sub story.
So you don't think we'll come to regret this?
No.
What if he scores against us at the Emirates?
No. And that's the nastiest thing. You want it. Your dream scenario is for us to win and him to score 1 or 2 or even.
I don't dream. I live in reality, man.
This is what we have to deal with. We have to deal with an alternative universe where you have your juju beans, you have your ESR doll, you have your ESR picture, and you are praying. You are praying on Arsenal's downfall that we can see the goal, and it's ESR's name that comes up in the headlights.
Yeah, and he does the.
And you know what? He would have done more for Fulham in that moment than he's done for Arsenal. Because when was the last time he scored for us? When was the last time he started a game for us? What was that? 2022.
Right, I don't know. I think he started last week. Still, it's last week.
I know you got. Oh my god! Oh my god! This guy's mentioning preseason games. This guy's crazy, bro. Listen, all I'm saying is, man got nicknamed the Croydon De Bruyne, bro. I don't know, bro.
And he's about to show levels, bro.
Listen,
Smith Rowe goes fit. I mean, Smith Rowe stays fit. Come on, man.
There's only certain man that can have their socks down like that, bro.
Yeah, he's there. He's there with him, Grealish, Palmer if he wants it.
There's credence to say that he shouldn't even have his socks on, and he should really be. He should be a water boy. Let's be fair. He should really be the water boy.
See, people, this guy don't like Smith Rowe, bro. Look how he's talking on him. And
that's it, man. So yeah, man. Look, ESR's gone. I'm very happy. Like the money, bro. I think we robbed Fulham. I think
they got a discount, man. Really.
I think we absolutely robbed.
No. Do you know what? You could say that, but considering it's Fulham's record signing and Smith Rowe hasn't been able to play a game, that could speak absolute volumes of his quality. Like Smith Rowe has unique qualities that we're going to miss in this squad, and I think he's going to do very well for Fulham, man. And there's going to be a lot of pressure. And in many ways, surely you have to rate Smith Rowe because he could have stayed on the bench. He's got a sweet gig, but he wanted to be outside of his comfort zone, no?
Well, again, I'm not. How can I rate a man that's been slapped in the face, spat on, and told I don't want you, bro?
I thought you were talking about Foden, but I know he didn't back his mum. I know Smith Foden like that.
There are only so many times and different ways that I can reject you before you get the message, before you then become a stalker, bro. There's nothing for me to rate, bro. He was told categorically, we don't want you. We've been trying to get rid of you last year. We tried to get rid of you this year, and you're still here. You're still ready to fight. And okay, you know what? Again, I'm not even gonna go hard like too much on him in that regards because he is an Arsenal boy and he did want to make it work and he was on nice wages. Why would I be too disingenuous in that regards? But bro, like the guy was told categorically, you ain't wanted here. So how
do we know that though? What if Arteta said I want to keep you, but he just wants he just wants more of a status in which obviously that's the disillusion.
I him last year. Hold on, we gave him a new contract 2 years ago. We tried to sell him last year, and now we've sold him this year.
Oh, we rejected bids. We rejected bids in January. Where's this info that we tried to move him on?
I'll also say, hold on. What are you talking about? Of course, we tried to move him on.
Where did we? How did we try to move him on?
Okay, fine. Okay,
I'm asking. I don't know.
You're gonna do the Houdini thing, so fine. No way. You act like it didn't happen,
bro. I'm genuinely asking. Why do you think I'm running agendas? I'm asking. Where did we try to shot him? Cause I'm asking. I don't know.
We tried to sell him last summer. And then all the news came out that he's gonna try and fight for his place.
I never saw that.
Yeah, listen. The same way how you've been telling us for the last 2 seasons that you ain't seen the table. So listen, it is what it is, man. So I don't know, man. As I said, I'm not gonna say too much on him in that regards because the guy wanted to obviously stay. But as I said, I just don't see what the love affair is with this guy, man. I think he is so overrated, and yeah, man, I want to see better quality players. And shout out to Manny Young. Also, shout out to my guy Sammy, man. Shout
Big him up, man. You did win the war. You did win the war. Like my enemies won, people. My enemies won. I can't lie to you. Now I've only it's a Gabriel existing.
Listen, I won it, but I still need. There's one more player that I definitely need out, and that's Eddie Nketiah. Once Eddie Nketiah, I will genuinely feel so at ease. And
that's another thing, yeah. Because obviously you see Eddie Nketiah linked with Marseille. I think every Arsenal fan knows Eddie Nketiah is not levels. I'm not really vexed at Eddie because I don't think anyone put a gun to your head to take the contract you got, nor to get the 14. He's living his movie, even though he's not the first choice striker. And we'll get onto the striker dynamic, but he is the only forward player that plays through the middle that scored a hat trick. Do you think 20 million euros, which equates to about 16 odd million quid, surely can get more for Eddie? Or are you of the belief of something's better than that and just move that out?
Now, again, I think looking at the quality of the player, I think if you get £1, you're done well because he's that bad.
Damn, no, that's harshly. Eddie's not that bad.
No, honestly, I'm being so. He is so bad. He's so bad. What okay? Let me tell you the good things he does. He presses. He does work hard.
Why?
He presses. Yeah, that is why. But he presses. He presses on the football pitch. He works hard, and he stretches the play. Those are the things that I can say.
They should be doing anyways, to be fair.
And I'll say every few games, he's got a decent kind of hold-up play. He had a fantastic game against Spurs, not last season, the season before that,
away from home,
when we beat them, but he didn't score. And I don't even care that he didn't score. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. So those kind of games, I'll give it to him. Last season, I think he got a hat-trick against Sheffield United at home, but it was, again, it just showed the level that he is. So for me, the guy is an under 21 record goal scorer, but I think he was 23 playing against 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds doing that. So all I'm looking at is the guy. For me, as I said, he's not good enough. I don't see where people kind of get off to think that he's anywhere near quality. I don't think he's a Premier League player. I don't think
that's harsh, man. Surely, because he played well in big games, Man United, Chelsea.
I've seen him do 3, but okay, you're right. But that's my point. I was saying he's had moments of quality in games, but when you're asking him over 5 games to do the same thing, he can't do it. So what I'm saying to you is we've seen players in the Championship step up and have good games against Premier League players. We've seen Coventry step up and have 3 good games against Premier League level players, including Man United, and they should have probably won. But are they consistently Premier League kind of standard? All of them.
But has he been afforded that chance, which is probably the problem in itself? Like, for what it's worth, I don't think he's levels, but he hasn't been exposed. But to say he's not Premier League level, that's harsh. I don't think he's top 4 or 6.
Two seasons ago, yeah, he did. At the end of the season, he did. And I
remember how he filled in for Jesus as well, man. You're harsh, man.
But he got, what was that, 4 or 5 goals? Come on, man.
But as you said, sometimes you can't just quantify the thing via goals. Like, we all know Eddie's not a goal scorer like that, which you need to be.
He's got no composure. He can't finish. He can't really head the ball. He can't actually work his way in a football match. He can't keep himself involved in a football match. And this is
I agree with that.
But going back to ESR, with all the jokes, ESR is a definitely way better player talent-wise. But my issue with ESR, is he went missing in too many games. He had too many peaks and then too many troughs. There were too many high moments, and then you would have too many low moments. And again, on a maybe not me personally, but it's almost like in a relationship with your girl where you're either so in love or you two are always bickering. There's no like middle ground. Like there's no just a calm. There's nothing calm like in that relationship. And I think when you think about ESR in a game, he would do a bad boy piece of skill, and then you won't touch the ball for 15 minutes. And those kind of players I don't like. And that's where I see with Nketiah, it's just he'll do one good thing and then he'll do 9, 10 bad things. And it's
I agree with you. Our players can do things in 2-3 touches. He'll need about 4 or 5. I agree with that.
And that's the issue with the likes of Nketiah. So I think with ESR, I think it was a motivational and IQ thing in terms of involvement in the game. With Nketiah, I think he's just not good enough.
Levels.
Quality, yeah, he's just not good enough. I think ESR's got the quality. I just don't think that Nketiah's got anywhere near the levels, and that's the issue. So, yeah, man, I think it's one of them crazy things where, we're looking at it, and I'm saying both of them for different reasons. I'm happy they've gone, man. I'm happy they've gone.
So what about Reece Nelson? Because obviously it looked like he was going Leicester. I'm sure you've seen reports today. It seems like there's a bit of a roadblock. He probably brings in the least, in my opinion, out of all of them. But where are you at with Nelson? And I'll ask you that beyond the obvious, purely because is it a thing where, because I was looking at this, like it could be things where we've heard Nelson wants to go. The Athletic have said that he wants to cut. But do we let him go without bringing in a winger, whoever that is, or do we sell him regardless? And I wonder where that feels, because we did tie him down to another contract. So he's kind of at Arsenal's mercy. But what's your thoughts?
I think again we have to get rid. I think we have to get rid. It's not on the player to be kept for no reason. We have to get rid of these players and buy players that are improving at base level. And again,
I hear that.
Reece Nelson's base level is just again not good enough. And again, he's another player. Same like yesterday. In the game, then he goes missing. He did a great cross that Jesus, I think, should have scored from. Then he goes missing. You're like, hold on. Who's on the right?
I think Nelson's dead on the right-hand side, if I'm honest with you. I'll be real.
Hence why he then got subbed at half-time for Fabio Vieira. So, I don't know, man. I think Reece Nelson, for his own career, he needs to go. He wants to go. We've seen the reports. He wants to go. And you know, it's funny. It's funny you saw the Reece Nelson reports, but you don't remember the ESR ones from last year.
I didn't see ESR. I'm not. Do you know, I'm not on social. I'm not on social media like that. I don't know. Like I didn't see that.
I see Matt. You and Matt in your little ESR hive, innit? Like I see. Big up. Shout out to my guy Matt back on the next podcast. You two. You two got your little click in that.
No, but I'm asking you. Like I've never seen. I'm just saying, rise up where it said Smith Rowe wants to leave. Apart from Fulham.
Listen,
all I see is Mikel Arteta says, and all these reports as we saw, he's a big player. He still likes him. I think Arteta wanted to keep him, similar to Granit Xhaka. Smith Rowe just has other ideas.
You know what I also saw? I saw one of the best managers in the world in Pep cry saying, "We will never replace Aguero," and then they got. You
won't. You can't replace Aguero. No one's replaced him. Shameless.
You know what they did? He then bought Haaland, and he went on to score 50-something goals in the season.
Yeah, he has, but he hasn't replaced him. He's a larger-than-life character.
And they won the treble. So
they're City under Pep. They'll always win, but he hasn't replaced him.
All I'm saying to you is
he's a legend at City.
All I'm saying to you is managers lie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to you. So
I've never known managers to lie personally, but I hear.
I saw last season. My manager told me that there were players. Saka was injured, and then he starts on Saturday. So I think it was a Sunday game. So we know what Arteta does. But you know, again, I'm gonna try and be a little bit nicer to you because I know obviously you're mourning. Obviously, your guys got.
I said, "What? Listen, I know Pete Smith Rowe's not done, isn't it? Talk to me a year from now. People are going to say, why did we let him go? The minute that man stays fit, he's balling out.
I'll tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. That guy's never staying fit. As I said to you, the guy.
Slightly, I agree with you, but I can't have to be shameless.
I see Fabio Vieira. I see Fabrizio Romano put an AI picture. Here we go to Fulham, brother. Even AI couldn't have saved the brother's neck. Even AI couldn't save the brother's neck. The neck was all swarming like
Smith Rowe, you need to drop me some peas, man. This defending is hard.
One of them frogs that was like, the big gulps. Bro, I'm like, bro.
He's going gym, man. He's going gym. He's getting ready. He's going gym.
Whatever gym he's going to, he's probably going David Lloyd, and then he spends most of his days in the Super Bowl. Because I'm telling you now, that brother ain't doing nothing. I couldn't believe. I said, hold on a second. All of this AI, I saw there was that picture going around on Instagram, this Colombian woman that was AI generated and she had all the curves and all the right places. I'm like, fair play. Like, that's what AI is doing. And you couldn't remove ESR's neck. You couldn't remove ESR. The guy had 3 necks. 3 of them.
Hey, this guy is harsh, man.
Bro, he was moving, God forbid. He was moving like he had a tumor in there.
Oh, yeah, God forbid.
Things all swell out, bro. God forbid he's got that in there. But I'm like, whoa, bro, come on. I'm like, you're telling me AI can't remove that? You know what makes me laugh? You're the same guy that you would defend ESR when he's like, yo, I can't keep away from Nando's. I love a Chinese. I'm like, oh, what are your ass?
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Grealish, that's calm. You're a footballer. We all like cheat codes, man. That's cool. You do that.
I can't believe.
Because I don't know about you, but I like ballers, innit? I weren't around to watch Gaza and George Best and all these guys, but they were doing this thing. Smith Rowe's of the same ilk.
How dare you put Gaza and George Best?
I didn't. I said they're of the same ilk, drinking, doing these things, wavy stuff. I like ballers, bro. I like ballers.
No, you know what? Let me tell you one thing for sure. That they may have done all that stuff, but it didn't show in their body. It didn't show in their face. It didn't show.
No, but football's different now. There weren't sports science in that them times.
Okay, right, but
Smith Rowe be one of the best players in that era.
It's clear. Look, this guy's crazy, man. This guy's crazy.
No, I'm being serious. Like I genuinely believe that. Smith Rowe's one of the biggest British talents that's ever come through.
Again, I just want people to see this. This is
like only Foden, Palmer, probably Merino and Saka. Only them can talk to him in recent years. Surely.
Again, it's crazy. And you know what? The nastiness of you wouldn't even put Wilshere in there. You didn't even.
Yeah, no, I forgot about Wilshere. Yeah, big up Jack Wilshere. Big up Jack Wilshere. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about him. Big up Wilshere. Wilshere's there as well.
This is the craziness that I'm hearing. You forget.
Maybe Smith Rowe's done more than Jack Wilshere for Arsenal. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
Forget about Wilshere. You forget about Wilshere, and you will big up ESR and forget about Wilshere. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Bro, listen, bro. You know you're gonna see. Listen, you haven't seen the last of Smith Rowe. Look, bro, that the Achilles them. They're back soon. They're back. Trust me. You're gonna see articles like, look at Southgate. Look how he's looking at Donny. He knows.
And you know what? Look. You see the funny thing? Look at that neck. Look at that neck.
This guy, bro, that's calm, man. He's one, bro.
Look at that neck. Look at that neck, and tell me that this guy is definitely laughing. And you know what Gareth Sobey said? Yeah, the Chinese laughing at it. Like he's like, yeah, I did. I had another one. Yeah. That's what.
Listen, you can eat what you want, bro. They're footballers, bro. They're eating protein shakes and all these things. Listen, Smith Rowe is staying in London. He's playing under an innovative manager like Marco Silva. He's playing for one of the most ambitious clubs, I believe, in London, because, you know, last season, Fulham took 4 points off us. So, you know, that's a very big club, and that is someone that's going to have something to say in the title race. Smith Rowe has shown big bollocks to sign for them, man.
You know what? Gallagher's linked to Atletico Madrid.
Big player. Chelsea's best centre midfielder last summer. Last season.
Many people don't, and that's all I'm saying to you.
See, people, I just want to say one thing, yeah. He rates Gallagher, but he slates Smith Rowe. You see, ballers. That's how I know you was a centre half or something. You're not wavy. I can tell you don't like wavy duns.
Tell you what, my thing is with Gallagher is
you like duns that work hard.
I've seen a body of work from West Brom. No one can lie to me.
Blood, man, are rating West Brom, you know.
Hold on.
West Brom, you know.
Don't make me get mad up in this place.
All right, go. I said West Brom.
When people talk about ESR, they always mention Huddersfield. They always say how well he did at Huddersfield. When he went to Germany, he didn't get any game time.
He was injured. He had surgery.
You're right.
Still went outside of his comfort zone. Big move for a young player. Very scary.
Then but so did Gallagher. Gallagher then went to Crystal Palace. We saw what he did. He was budding up the place. He then had He then came back last season, and in the best period of Chelsea's last 2-3 years, he was a massive monumental part with Caicedo playing in a double pivot. So,
but what's he good at?
What do you mean? What's he good at? He's good at most things, bro. He's good at
such as.
He's good at passing. He's good at finishing. He's good at box crossing.
On the Gallagher,
bro. You're no. Okay, hold on. You're trying to use. You're gonna use.
No, I'm asking you. But passing. He's got Premier League standard passing, but man are rating Conor Gallagher's passing.
Yes, he's a good
player. What's wrong with this country, bro? Because he can hit a diag and that.
Nah, bro, he's a good player.
Them man are squad players.
No, hold on. So is ESR. I didn't hold on. Just because I said he's a good passer, I didn't say that he's a world beater. I said he's a good.
No, you're listing. Bro, you were struggling for Smith Rowe and you're listing beer things for Gallagher. That's crazy.
He's a good passer. He's a great finisher. He's got a great finish on him. He's a box crasher. Sorry, I've seen it at Crystal Palace.
So we're rating man for running. You know, in football, people we're rating man for being fit and running.
Because let me tell you the reason why, and you know this playing football. The hardest thing is to try and time your runs. The same thing Aaron Ramsey did. It's either you got it or you
another
don't.
Overrated one.
Lampard did exactly the same thing. Getting in the box at the right time to get in the box to get those goals. It is not easy to do. It is not easy to kind of get those goals and to get the finish as well.
So why are you not rating Smith Rowe when he was doing them things and got the ability to do that?
That's my point, because he did it for 6 months, and that's why people overrate him. Oh, with Conor Gallagher, he's done it at West Brom. I'm just saying, in 3 seasons in a row, he's done it. In Chelsea's worst ever team.
Bro, he's playing with Darnell Furlong and Kyle Bartley, bro. You're gonna shine there. You might as well rate Lokonga at Luton then.
All I'm saying to you is, you can say whatever you want. He's done it at 3 different clubs in a row, bro. West Brom, Crystal Palace, we saw what he did in the Premier League. We saw it with our own eyes. And then at Chelsea, he was one
That
of
was
them.
dead. That was dead.
Oh, you're bro. Okay, you know what? Even if you think it was dead, he had a complete season bagging, doing a madness. At Crystal Palace, yes, he did.
Complete season.
Yes, he played he played a complete season. Okay, you know what?
No, he was sick. I'm not gonna lie, but bro, you're moving like it's even Darren Fletcher or something like.
No. I'm saying that he was a good player. He was a good functional player.
Yeah.
In a team that was a lower level team, but he turned up and he did his thing. And
You're from Cobham. You should be doing that.
He looks like one of the better players in that team.
You should.
He did the same thing at West Brom.
Playing with MacArthur and that, you should.
And then let's give him credit. In Chelsea's worst team, when they had all kind of dusty players.
Yeah, he stood up to be counted last year. Can't lie.
Very much. Even as much to the point where he became captain when there were injuries. And also, Chelsea fans got a mural of him in the stadium saying, "Don't sell him." That's all I'm looking at. So I'm not sitting here saying that he was.
So we're rating fans' opinions now.
Of course, but everything comes into play. Everything comes into play, bro. Hold on. I'm being consistent with the level of his play, the longevity of how well he's played, the different types of attributes that he's brought to different teams.
Fam, come on, man. He's a piano pusher, bro. Gallagher's one of them, man. Get out there, mate. Put in the shift. You know it's different for them, bro. He's not told to do nothing messed. He's not told to do nothing. I'm not, boy. If he was the best, I agree with you. He was the best player in the Chelsea midfield last season. But that's probably why Pochettino's not there no more. Maresca, I don't even know about him, but he knows Gallagher. You're not the thing. Bro, Southgate tried to play him for England.
Since 2024 started, when they changed the way that they were playing, and Gallagher was a little bit more important. And obviously, yes, I'm going to give it to you and say that they did have injuries, hence why he did get more of a chance to play in that role. They got the fourth best amount of points in the league. So all I'm sitting here saying
that's why stats aren't important, isn't it?
No, of course they're not. That's not the only thing that's important. Of course, I like to do the eye test more than the stats. But I'm giving.
No, you don't, because you'd rate Smith Rowe.
What do you mean? I'm saying to you, bro, the guy has only played well for 6 months, bro. What more do we need to talk about this guy? He had 6 months of good play. When he went on loan, you even admitted, for whatever reason, he didn't.
He even did well in the Community Shield, if I remember correctly.
Bro. But what I'm saying to you is, you're right. He did well in the Community Shield. But what I'm saying to you is, over his course of his time here, that was.
I hear what you're saying. The case study is not big enough.
But let's just even forget the Arsenal team. Let's go back to Huddersfield. He didn't play. He wasn't really the one that he was, because he had injuries. He had growing pains. He had to learn how to be a footballer on the pitch. He had all the skill, but he didn't know the actual workings of how to play in a football game. He didn't have that in men's football. In Germany, we know what happened there. So all I'm saying is, when you look at his career, he's never had a consistent 6-7 months where he's been the man, he's been the standout player, and he's been a guy who's propelled the team forward.
Yeah, but this is why you have to keep trying, bro. It took 13 years for Vibes Cartel to come home, bro. You have to keep going. This is going to be the year for Smith Rowe, bro.
Again, let me tell you one thing. The only reason why he came home is because he had money. The only reason why is because somebody gave him patience. But we don't have that, because we've been waiting 21 years for the league. We've been waiting 21 years for the league, and it's not just ESR's fault. I'm not putting it on. I'm not saying he's the issue here, but what I'm saying is we're in a position where we need to win now, and he's not a win now kind of player, so he needs to go because he's not at the level. He's not, and when he comes on, there's inconsistencies in his game.
If he comes on,
he needs 15 games consistently to get better and to prove his fitness. We can't give him that, because he ain't getting in over a certain man. Now, actually, no, let me not even say that. He probably should be getting over Havertz in the left 8 role. Let me not be nasty about that. he probably should be getting over him. So let me not be nasty. But what I will say is, Havertz has even shown that he's more of a net positive than ESR. He has. He's shown that he's more of a net positive. The same guy that we cussed got 20 goals in his first season.
I did not cuss Kai Havertz, man.
No, okay, you're right. But fine, but they're the same age. They're the same age, and
They're the same age.
Yeah, and one's a Champions League winner. One's done it. One
was at Chelsea. One's been part of Arsenal. That's just got serious again, man.
You're right. Okay, I'm not discrediting. All I'm saying is that the guy has shown more for all of the negative around the signing. That's all I'm saying to you.
So, and Havertz was hailed as a generational talent. Nobody said that about Smith Rowe, to be fair.
And you just said that he's one of the top 5. You just said from your own.
I didn't say generational. I said he's one of the top talents. Where's that generational, cuz?
You said he's one of the top 5 English players to come out in the last, I believe you said 10 years. And I even said, look how nasty you are.
But it's not generational. I never said generational,
bro. If it's not, then if you're mentioning with Foden, who's mentioned as a generational player, if you're mentioning with Saka, who looks to be one of the...
If I was in the courtroom, boy, I never said that. I can't get back to that one.
Listen, don't make me have to rap, bro. I'll pause this whole shit and rewind, bro. You said what
you what you want to say, bro. This the fans that want to know. Listen, I always say how you feel.
You're lying, bro. You're lying when you from your own words. Listen, man. Listen, as I said, we spent way too much time on ESR anyway because he's gone. But listen, man. All I'm saying to you is the guy. Props to him. He came through. He had that season where you're right. The season before, he scored the 10 goals. He had a fantastic, few games. He saved Arteta's career, in my opinion. You have to give him credit for that. You then move forward and you speak about the fact that season, the first half, the first 7 months, fantastic, scoring goals, link up play, assist as well. Let's not just forget about let's not talk about just the goals. He had the assist as well. But the all-round play, he just had it like just attacking, linking up with some of the players, everything.
A truly mercurial talent.
Oh my goodness, like, bro! You make him sound like he's a freaking mermaid, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
what? He's a technically proficient mercurial talent who's versatile in many roles.
Allow it, man.
Like, he's a box crasher, as you were just praising certain man for that. He's very good in tight spaces, Paul. He's very good ball carrier. Jamie Carragher said he's the best dribbler or something in the league.
The only mercurials I know are the night boots, bro. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. There's no. I ain't look that. ESR, bro. Okay, listen, let's not do that. But yeah, no, listen, man. As I said, I'll give him props for what he's done. Good, but it's time for him to go, man. It's time for it's a good thing that he's gone and we move on. That's it.
What are you saying for Fabio Vieira, man? Because for me, it's a weird one, bro, because I like the player. I like his versatility. I like his technical ability. Dan Potts made a great point to me. He was like, when you deep it and you look at some of his decisive actions, when we have seen them, bar probably, a couple of years ago when he slapped it, top bins or something against Brentford, it's typically come off the left. Now, as you kind of said earlier, he's come off the right-hand side. He can play as an 8 or a 10. We've previously had Xhaka in the 8. Got Odegaard in the 10. I'm persisting with Fabio Vieira in some capacity. But if me and you are sat on this platform a year from now saying the same things, I think it's a dud still.
100%. I think that's one player that we know that hasn't lived up to the hype. And I think he doesn't He doesn't look to be the levels of where I was going to say, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Box Crusher is crazy. That's...
Women box, man. Nah, I'm not taking part to that one there, man.
It's still like Box Crusher is crazy, But anyway, man, them know what we're talking about. But
exactly.
Yeah, no, for real, I'll be honest with you. For all the good things that we can laud and give towards Arteta, Fabio Vieira isn't one of them. Fabio Vieira isn't the guy that, as I feel like he's going to make the difference. Listen, I'm here to be proven wrong. The same way I hoped that ESR proved me wrong. 100%, I hoped he did.
Now you are nasty liar. You don't give a crap or hope he proves you wrong. That's a PR answer.
No, I did. 100%, I did want him to do that. But I just think that with Fabio Vieira, I don't think that he's got that Lokonga thing, in the All or Nothing documentary where it just seems like I'm not sitting there saying that they're the same kind of player, and Fabio Vieira would complain or say the same things, but it just seems like he's a bit soft. Like there's something that doesn't match up, and we know how it is. And you look at some people sometimes, they're like, you know what, they couldn't survive in my ends. They could, and you look at him and he's like, yo, he's just a bit wet behind the ears, bro. Like he couldn't survive.
He's a gentler soul, man.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I just think, and even Sammy said the Prem's unforgiving, and Fabio won't make it. I think he is, and I'm not going to say he won't make it, but I just think that he's not somebody who's adapted well. I think overall, and obviously we've spoken about before how he just seems to be so lightweight, bro. And you wanna see a guy come into the new season. You want to see a guy making changes, and I don't see any changes. I don't see anything that he's worked on.
Facts.
I don't see anything where he's looking like a player that's, I'm here to take Odegaard's spot. Like, I don't care who Odegaard is. I'm here to take
ready.
I don't see that. I feel like a guy that he's accepted his role as a rotational player, and we shouldn't have those kind of players, because you look at the defense, we don't have that. We've got 6-7 man, bro. I want to start Tomiyasu. I want to start, even if he's injured. I want to start. You got Ben White. We know what he's on, bro. Real leader, leads in a different way. Even last night, and I'm sure we're going to get onto the game. Man was kicking up players and in a friendly.
Yeah. He's a shithouser, he done, but he's kicking the young boys out there.
How he bads up the keepers and defenders and set pieces and that.
That's facts.
We've got the Calafiori guy. We know what he's on. In terms of, he looks to come in and he thinks that he wants to be that starting left back. We know what Gabriel Magalhaes is on. We ain't even got to talk about him.
Facts. Finally getting his flowers.
And Saliba's another one where he's just he is generational, so he's playing it.
Shout out Timber as well.
My man went on 2 loans, bro. And the reason why I left Timber last is because I think he's the real standout for me currently, because he can play in 3-4 positions, and I think he's been so good. So yeah, man, I think we've got that in the defense, but I don't think we've got that everywhere else in the squad, and that's the issue that we've got currently. But yeah, I think going back to what you said to me asked me before, sorry. Yeah, man, I think Fabio Vieira's that's a failed experiment, and everybody gets players wrong. He's got obviously way more good than right in Arteta, but João Gomez for Man City, he's a failed experiment for Man City. The only difference is because they won, nobody talks about it.
Nobody cares about Núñez and them, man. Yeah.
He was £50 million as well. So let's be real. He's more than Fabio Vieira. So we have to win, and I think people button their mouth with certain things. Innit?
Let me ask you about the lightweight thing, yeah, because how far does it go? Because I agree with you. I think Fabio Vieira, he is extremely lightweight. He's brushed it off the ball. But beyond the obvious, you look at Santi, Wilshere weren't the biggest. Obviously, Cole Palmer is a bad boy footballer, but he's not the whammis of Dons. Foden isn't. Bernardo Silva isn't. So why is it for you that Fabio Vieira is too brushed off the ball? Because it can't. I would like him to see him put on a bit of muscle in that. But yeah, why do you think he's too easily brushed off the ball? Is it a case of the Prem's just not for you?
Again, I think going back to the example, it's just a mentality thing, bro. Like, how many man do we know from ends, bro? Even if you're the smallest guy or you're somebody who you gotta
have heart, man.
Bro, you just gotta have heart, bro. You just got. Some people have it in them. Some people don't. Bro, remember? Who was it? Was it? It wasn't Skepta, or was it somebody who's like, I'm not a mutt. Bro, was it Getz? Was it Getz?
And he's like Arts Carlos and that.
Yeah,
you might be talking about something else as well, because there's 2 incidences of that.
But when Getz was skinny back in the day,
yeah. I'm saying, bad boy and Arts Carlos.
Yeah, there you go. It's like certain men have it in them in terms of the way that they act, the way that they have that personality, and some people just don't have that. And for me, I look at him and he's just not got it, bro. Like certain men just don't have that fight. Certain men don't have that get up and go. Bro, like whatever people say about anybody, you've got that get up and go. You get up, you do what you need to do, you do your streams, you make your money there, you play bang football. Bro, you've got many different forms of income, and you're not happy with just that 1, 2, 3. You've got so many different ways.
Gotta keep pushing.
So again, you keep pushing. He looks to be very settled in his role of being a rotational player. And as I said, some people, you just need that in you to push yourself to try and be that better player, almost like that Cristiano Ronaldo, not to that crazy degree, but
in terms of mentality, like I'm not happy. I want more in it.
Yeah,
I'm never really satisfied with what I've got.
Yeah, and for me, I just think he's a little bit too. He's just too happy, too comfortable, man. Like, and I think when you're too comfortable, you're in a sunken place. To be honest, you're in a sunken place. So
complacency is a killer.
So we know that he's got that. He's got some talent. 100%, he's got some talent. Has he got more talent than ESR? No, I don't think so. I don't think he's got more talent than ESR. But I do
Do you
think
know
that.
what? I don't know, you know.
Nah, he doesn't, bro. No way.
Slightly, he might. If the personality came out, slightly, I think he might.
No, you're crazy, bro. Nah, and bro, hold on. Don't make me start defending ESR, bro. Don't make
No,
me.
I genuinely not deep it. The only thing I'll give Smith Rowe over him is he's probably a stronger ball carrier. I actually think Fabio Vieira's got one of the best final balls in the club. Pause. He's just soft, as you said.
ESR has shown that he's got a great free kick on him from distance. He can shoot. He can carry the ball. He can drive the ball, and with that is strength.
Bro, Fabio's got a shot on him as well, you know.
But I'm saying
when we see it.
But I'm saying that I think ESR's shown more of those things on a more.
100%, 100%.
So I think ESR's definitely a better footballer. I think Vieira gets away with murder because he's left-footed, and people just think that left-footed players are, special geniuses. And fair play, like that. A lot of them are, but I just think, I don't think he's better than ESR. I don't think he is. I don't.
Speaking of soft players that happen to be left-footed and get away with a lot, Kiwior, man, like it seems like with Calafiori entering the club, with Calafiori, it's peak for Kiwior. Do you keep him? Do you sell him? Would you rather keep Kiwior over Zinchenko? What do you think of Zinchenko as well, man? Because I think he did better in the second half, but it's the same old with Zinny, man.
Bro, bro, I'm trying to get over that intro, bro. You're nasty, bro. But anyway.
Now, shout out Kiwior, Polish international.
I said, talking about left. Yeah, this people hear what this guy just said. Talking about left-footed players that are weak. Blood fire. But anyway.
Anyone who rates Kiwior is a liar, man.
Nah.
I'll be honest, I like Kiwior. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's one of the worst players yesterday. But I actually feel Arsenal fans were quite harsh on him when he got twisted up by Sane. And I feel when, he had a great game against everybody, had a good game at Man City, away from home last year. And he got twisted up by Bernardo Silva. It's football. He's a quality player. It's going to happen. I just think with Kiwior, it's not his fault. I think he came into the side last year at the right time. There was injuries, battering teams up and down the country, weren't being tested. I just think anyone that genuinely believes Kiwior's got a future is lying. Arteta's had to change the system and make him a left back. You're getting nowhere near Gabriel. And like Fabio Vieira, I don't think Donny believes in himself.
What I was saying, the funny thing is, Kiwior's saying that he probably does believe in himself a little bit more because he's saying he wants to leave to get game time. He wants to be a starter. So he probably does. They
say if you can't hack the heat, come out the kitchen, and maybe it's up for Donny.
Fair play. I'm not going to disagree with you. But, I think your question is so difficult because, bro, I think it's the lesser of two evils. I don't think that both of them, but I think Zinny is the drop off from this guy is, it's astronomical. And I think he's somebody who, again, I think the squad's past him now. I think the team's past him. But the thing is with Zinny is he can do more in a positive way to help the team progress the ball. I think with Kiwior, he's limited in that.
There's no standout attributes.
He's limited in that fullback role. And listen, let's not be unfair. He's not a fullback. He's just not a fullback.
I know you're not a fullback, but people told me he's quick. He's got good anticipation. He should be a bit more solid defensively. And in a couple pre-seasons ago, he looked good in the inverted role.
I think people lied about it. People said he's quick,
and he did play in midfield for Spezia. So you're not necessarily a centre midfielder, but you've shown you can react and play in roles. So
I didn't know that, but yeah, listen, I think the guy
agenda's got an agenda, man.
The guys, Zinchenko's, I think Zinchenko is somebody who he's just showing to be a real liability. Both of them are, but again, I just think the one that's showing more inadequacies and real lack of concentration, the types of passes that Zinchenko makes to put players in vulnerable positions on the pitch is just crazy. And I'm like, the way that he came into the team and the way that he transformed that left back role, the way that he inverting, the way that he was, passing those balls in the neat, intricate passes into Martinelli, into Jesus. It was just, everything just seemed to be so good. And what he's now really showing is Man City was right to let him go. Man City knew that he was 10 appearances in a row maximum. And you have to hide his inadequacies.
And that's what we ain't learned from.
That's what we ain't learned. There you go. So For me, I just don't think he's levels anymore. And sometimes it's, you know, people say, oh, like, how can you switch on a player, bro? Like, sometimes, you know, your opinion
Life progresses, man.
your opinion can change, man. Like there was one time, and I felt exactly the same way about ESR, bro. I thought he was the truth, and then I just thought,
Yeah, you thought Declan Rice was dead. You wanted Caicedo, no?
yeah, why again? Hold on, this again, bro. You're moving like my girl, bro. Man,
I like that.
man, really apologize, bro. How many months ago did I apologize? And my guy's still bringing that up, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. This guy's nasty, bro. But anyway, let me not digress, bro. This guy moving like my chick, bro. Like, you know what, bro? I don't even care if my girl sees this, bro. She's bringing up stuff from like 9 years ago, bro. I'm like, hold on a second. Why are you still got that in the repertoire? Like, you know what I mean?
I see someone comment. I was like, you know what, my games, man.
That in memory bank in that, like, what? Well, bro. I don't even know what I had for dinner this last night, bro. You're bringing up stuff that happened 3-4 years ago.
It's cool, man. We all have L's. We all have L's. We all have L's.
Man already fully apologized on this very show. And this guy's still bringing up that thing about Declan Rice.
Nah, because you was talking bossy about Declan Rice. You was being mad. You did that. To be fair, it takes a big man to say sorry, innit?
You and the Munya are some nasty guys. But anyway, again, I ain't gonna digress, bro. I don't want to digress. I'm here to chat about the current team and where we are right now. But yeah, no, I'll get rid of Zinchenko. I would actually get rid of both, but Zinchenko's the one I'll get rid of.
That's the thing. Can we afford to, though? Because I think on one hand we can, but we've criticized squad depth, and I know these guys are not going to play that much and whatnot. But in terms of a body, that's where I kind of agree with you. I'm conflicted because I think there's a reality where you keep both, and obviously, you know, if offers don't come that are, you know, right for Arsenal, no one goes. Obviously, we could sell both, and it all depends how you look at it, man. Like, it feels like there's more of a market for Kiwior because you've got all them Italian clubs interested. Zini's got 2 years left on his deal, probably on significantly higher wages. We did see Newcastle and Bayern Munich links. It's not really that, and it's the lesser of two evils. You know, respectfully, Kiwior is not going to really bring anything to the table, anything of significance, but you know he's solid defensively. So if you rely on Benjamin White to do a bit more than everyone else, you can get away with that. The one thing I'll give to Zinchenko, and I hate to see him in defensive situations because not only is he poor, as you saw yesterday against Salah, people fancy it. The one thing I'll give Zinchenko, I know he's always crying and he's very emotional. He wants the ball, and I think many people can accept, you know what, in the middle and final third, Zini, you can do something. You might help us. Now, the issue is, the better we've got as a team, we don't really need to waffle about that. So Zinchenko, as Lee said, there's 10, 20 appearances per se, but as a significant player, I don't want to see that. As Lee said earlier, I'm trying to see Tomiyasu, Timber, Calafiori. I'm probably missing out someone who had all the legitimate options at left back before him, if I'm completely honest, man.
Zinchenko he was part of the goal yesterday. That's number one. The other thing is, just before we scored, he played a great ball over the top for Martinelli, put him through, and he should have really done better with it. So that it's hard because you kind of you see the good in him, and then you see the just levels of play. It just doesn't. It's just the concentration, bro. And he plays like how Miles Lewis-Skelly should play in terms of
he should be playing like a little kid. MLS did very well yesterday, I feel.
Whereas you see what Miles Lewis-Skelly does at left.
Shout Ethan as well, generally.
100%. But you look at Miles and you're like, yo, yes, he's not a left back, but he just seems to have that knack.
He's just not a prick,
bro. He just has that knack of being able to defend at a good level for a left back, for alternative or auxiliary left back, and going forward with the ball, passing, brave on the ball. So I don't know, man. I think it's very hard to. If either one of them go, I don't think you're kind of losing sleep on either of them. But if you're asking me, I probably would get rid of Zini first.
So what are we saying for the striker thing, man? Before we get onto Merino, like, do you think we need a striker? Because I don't know, man. I think we got 91 Premier League goals. I would still want a striker, but if we got 91 Premier League goals over 100, are we overstating such?
Now, this thing is, bro. I've had so many conversations. Before I even go into this, who would you want as a striker?
And this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, ideally, we know that's a myth.
Who do people want as a striker? Because I'm gonna get into why I'm asking that. I just want to know who people want as a
I wouldn't
striker.
mind Gyökeres. Sesko, I know he's a bit bandulu, but would have been good in the squad. If we could break the bank, which we can't for Isaac, fair play. It doesn't seem like there's a market. Now, obviously, the club can go and scout and find that guy. You know, we did used to do such, but that's it. And that's where I don't want us to sign a striker for no reason, but I feel it's missing a trick. That's why I said in an ideal world, you get a winger and a striker. We need to get either or. I don't think we can enter the season without either. Ultimately, we're going to have the same thing we had last year. And I like what Kai Havertz is doing. I'm not even trying to belittle Kai Havertz, but he did it for half a year, essentially. Are you going to do that next year? I'm backing Jesus to get 15 league goals, or I'm deleting my YouTube channel. That's looking like a myth. So we're in trouble.
Bro, well, not we, you. Hold on. This ain't no French cooking show, bro. No, there's no we involved, bro. Man say we, bro. No.
Hey, you don't support Arsenal, no? What is it winning through harmony and all them things that the club say?
You know, let me tell you one thing for sure. Let me tell you. I watch your YouTube videos, so I'm gonna miss you and the community of the deluded Gooner Arsenal fandom, because when Jesus don't even get 10 goals, we ain't gonna see no more shows.
Listen, trust me, he's back. He's back next year.
I'm gonna miss the 3-time spin where we see Ian, we see Uncle right at the front. We saying bang top bins. I'm gonna miss.
I don't know what possessed me to start capping on the net about Jesus, man.
Listen. I'm gonna be very sad to see this channel grow. If you're sticking, you know, in this life, let me tell you, let me give you a greatest piece of advice. All you have is your word. So if you're sticking to your word and you are saying that you're going to get rid of your channel if he don't get 15 Premier League goals, then bro, it might be. I don't.
Do you know what I say to that? Same old Arsenal, always cheating. Eddie Guerrero lifestyle, bro.
I'll be honest, bro. Listen. I see the other day, what's her name? There was a couple of celebrities that joined OnlyFans, bro, and I was shocked. That might be your new stream, bro. That might be your new revenue, bro.
God damn it, dirty.
Bro, you might be sitting there in just your Arsenal t-shirt and some dressing gown.
Hey, you're moving mad.
This revenue stream.
To be fair, Shensia shout me. Maybe, never know. I don't mind.
This is crazy, bro, because I'm telling you now, you ain't winning that bet, bro. You ain't winning that bet for love, no money.
Is it? No, he can. Like Arsene Wenger used to say, if there's a chance, there's a way, bro. Jesus has the capacity to do it. Jesus, you must have got 15 league goals before, my brother. Come, let me check this out.
No, I don't think he has. I don't think he has.
I'm sure he's got one season. Come on, Gabriel.
What I don't want to hear, I don't want to, and I'm the chat. I want you to clip this up and I want to send this to my Twitter.
It's AI.
No, I want you to send. I don't want to hear no stupid caveats that he's got to play 20 games. I don't want to hear all that, man.
No, realistically, it's a law of averages. It's a law of averages, realistically. Why is it the thing's not even loading?
I don't want to hear no madness that there's this caveat and there's that caveat of he's got to have played this or he's got to play.
That's
this.
11. That's 8.
You said straight up that he's going to score 15 goals, and I know he ain't scoring
15 goals in all comps, 100.
Bro, listen,
9, Jesus.
Everybody in this chat, please, somebody, Lee versus Lee on Twitter, send me the clip of this. But I don't want to see.
And my stocks are going through going on the floor.
As by the way, KJTV, I see your question. I'm going to ask you in a second. But
look. See, 20. Don't watch the season. That don't matter. 14 league goals. He did this thing before, man.
You said 15, bro. I just said to you.
Yeah, that's 14. So he could do it, and that was 34. So he played 4 more games. You're good.
But where is he?
You're good.
Where is he playing 38 games? Right.
Inshallah, man. Inshallah.
As Ambrose West said, don't go anywhere. So anyway. But on a real though, I'm going back to it. The reason why I asked is because that question, and I saw some of the people, they put their suggestions of like Gyökeres and Isak, Ollie Watkins. Bro, we ain't getting
Watkins gonna cost peas, and they got champs. Forget that.
When I'm asking, let's be realistic, bro. We ain't getting Ollie Watkins. There's no point mentioning Ollie Watkins. The Isak thing, I can see that happening next year for sure. But
you really reckon?
Oh, bro, 100% I can see that. But we ain't getting
bags, you know.
Even next year, we ain't getting Ollie Watkins, bro. Aston Villa are moving different now. Newcastle ain't spending that bread. We ain't getting Ollie Watkins, so forget Ollie Watkins. Like, it ain't happening. And the club ain't spending. The club, like, he's going to be 28, I believe. I think he's going to be.
What, Watkins?
Yeah. The club ain't spending,
we're not going to do that for someone for the present. You need more years in that.
They ain't spending 80, but they don't even want to spend 80 million pounds on Osimhen at 25. They ain't spending 80 million pounds on him, bro. It ain't happening. It's never. The reason why they spent 100 million pounds on Declan is because he was 24 at the time, and he looked to be the future England captain, and he can play in so many positions, 6'8" centre back. So it made sense. But no,
English as well.
The Eucharist thing again. I remember we was talking about this on this very channel months ago when we got asked, when it was me, African Gooner and all them man there, bro, and Amenya. Like, I just think the jury's out on him. To spend 70, 80 million pounds on him as well, bro, I just think we're moving like, it's like the farcical PSG when they were spending all these money on like all their strikers, and they just don't bang. I just think we need to see a bit more.
We ain't got the finances to be doing that.
I just think we need to see a bit more before we start paying all these top money for these players, and they've had 1.5 seasons. So I'm seeing what Shax is saying, but I'm like, I just don't. None of the players move me in terms of being a striker. So I would go for a wide forward, and I would have put money for Nico Williams and Eze or Neto.
I think that's fair shouts. I'm with that.
Neto, and these are all sure bets. You ain't going to lose money on these players. You ain't going into a season thinking, oh my God, I don't know if they're going to work or fit into the team.
Neto just a case of staying fit, but generally, you're right.
Eze as well, because Eze last season was injured, and the season before he was injured. So I don't know, man. Like, I think none of the strikers are a sure bet. No transfer is a sure bet, because we know that obviously every transfer is a risk. But what I'm saying is, again, going back to the Gallagher and ESR thing, the body of work of some of those players are of a better and higher quality, and we've seen them in the league. So we know that we can kind of trust their abilities and they can make a difference. We've only seen the in Sporting Lisbon in the Portuguese league, which I don't know where they're ranked in terms of world football, the league, but it don't look good. They've got 3 teams: Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, and Porto. Every other team, no disrespect, is absolutely dusty. It's championship. It's championship. Bear their banner from championship. So, and that's
where they bought him, innit, from Coventry.
There you go. So I just think that I'm not trying to, again, you just put it on the screen. Vieira. We look at Vieira, but again, what club did he come from? He came from one of the top 3 teams, and
which is true.
I'm not discrediting the top 3 teams. I don't even want to disrespect the league personally, but I'm just saying, look, like, I just don't know whether or not this is the guy. And again, Omo, yes, Eucharist is better than Eddie, but we're not paying 80, 90 million pounds for somebody to just be better than Eddie.
Yeah, the bar's on the floor if we're just going to say, because a man's better than a man, if I'm honest.
What's the point dumping your girl who's a 6 out of 10 to go for a 7 out of 10? Bro, if I'm dumping my girl, bro, I want to go for 8 or 9, bro.
Yeah, you're going to end up in the doghouse still.
Bro, yeah, I'll probably, yeah.
You just shot yourself in the foot. Man, it's saying that, girls. Not even a...
No, I'm not, hold on. My girl in the 6 out of 10.
You need to put out some disclaimers, big man. You're going to get bagged.
No. My girl in the 6 out of 10. I'm just saying, in general, if I'm dumping my girl, I'm making sure that it's levels above.
Yeah, no, you're back on the money.
Yeah, bro, you got.
Sometimes desperation can make man hit some decap motors in that.
I say to people all the time, bro, and I don't understand. When you want to cheat on your girl, I don't understand why you're cheating on your girl with them old school dead big things, bro. Them 3 4s. I know you want to try and improve the beat, but bro, no.
Yeah, some men are scoring goals in shit divisions. I can't cap.
No. You gotta be. It's gotta be straight Ballon d'Or, Champions League if you're cheating on your girl.
You gotta be like Morata. You've only played at lit clubs,
bro. Literally, or Kingsley Coleman. You can't.
Yeah. Even better. Yeah, you've only been in elite places.
You can't have a steady life, and you're gonna risk it all for the deadest thing on road. Just for the bands? Nah. You can't be doing holiday beats in London. Whoa, nah. What's going on there? Man are beating Malaga. Man are doing Malaga beats in London. What the hell? Nah.
Hey, Mali and Napa, that was a good time. I can't lie.
We know what happens in Napa. We know what
Napa's the sorest place I've been to. Yeah,
there you go. So
now, if you're a young G out there, Napa is the best one.
Bro, listen, you can't.
Especially if, you know.
There you go. So I'm just saying, listen, all I'm saying is Eddie and Nketiah might be, in terms of football ability, because I want to make that clear, I'm not talking about what man looks like or anything like that. In terms of football ability, he might be able to say, let's just be fair, average 5 out of 10. Yeah, for Premier League standard. Bro, I don't want a 6 out of 10. Bro, it has to be 8 out of 10, bro. It has to be 8 out of 10.
You have to be. Is it like what Lee's saying? They have to be a proven killer in front of goal. Like we all know, the next striker that comes in, general play, all of that's there. But we need a striker now. I think we all know what Mikel Arteta wants, and I think that actually big up Trossard, big up Havertz, and obviously Jesus. But that's the one thing that saves them in that playing up front's a double-edged sword in this Arsenal team. You need to be able to affect the game, but. I want a striker, but I don't just want a striker for the sake of it. And what Lee's getting at, you can't. I don't think there is a number one target. Or if we did, like Isaac, we're not going to see that happen. So it's inside forward business for me, man. Whoever that is, another debate.
I'm putting all the money. I'm putting all my money in the wide forward areas, bro. I'm putting money on Eze. I'm putting money in Eze, and I'm putting money in putting money down for Eze and Neto. For me personally, I'm doing that. I'm not,
because I think Nico Williams not on it, man. I don't think he's on it.
Yeah, and one thing again, bro. If you got a beggar girl to be with you, she ain't the one.
Exactly, it's not the one. If you gotta start throwing racks, it's Pete. The one with more racks. You see what Drewski said about Ruby Rose?
Oh, you took the words. You literally out of my mind, bro. If you got to do the Drewski thing, you know that she's just there for the bread. So yeah, man. Like, look, for me, and again, that's not even to discredit him. I'm just saying, look, like, we know what she was on. So I don't know, man. I just think, that's the way I'm doing it. I'm putting my money on players that I know want to be there. And Eze, we know he wants to be at the club. We know that Neto wants to be at the club. He's probably still waiting for us. So yeah, man. Like,
we said for Rafael, I can't lie. I don't think Dons are watching him on a frequent basis. I think he's a good player. If he signed for Arsenal, great. But it's like a Rashford thing. He's a quality player, but I don't think he's one that people are watching week in, week out to be throwing his name in. 100 million safe.
Yeah,
forget it.
I'm not. Again, I'm gonna keep using him as a reference because I want to keep it fair. I think he's the same like ESR. Great talent, but too inconsistent in a game, bro. Does one nice flashy piece. The thing
incredibly frustrating in that regards, man.
With Leao, he's a little bit more impactful in terms of he can bang a top bins, and you know he has a little bit. He has a little bit more.
Plays too much on instinct for me, man.
Yeah, but I'm not kind of the one. He's not the one for me. As I said, for me, Eze and from Neto, I'm back up for the likes of Saka, and I think somebody to kind of really come in and do a madness on the left hand side, because I don't want to say what I want to say, but
talk man. We're here for the truth.
The left hand side, bro.
It's Fugazi. I'm not gonna lie. Martinelli needs to get back to form. Big up Trossard, but I don't know if Arteta trusts you to start 30 to 38 games.
Got me mad, bro. Yesterday got me mad. So yeah, man. Like the reason why I don't want to say what I want to say is because it's pre-season. That's all it is. That's the reason. But there's going to be a conversation that we're going to have on this very channel in a month's time, and that left-hand side, there might be a fan's favorite that he gets. It's
calm, man. Californian timber stability. Merino's coming in. Martinelli's back this season. You know what? 15 goal contributions for Martinelli as well. Brazil winning the World Cup in 2026 as well. Every Brazilian were doing lit stuff.
Hold on. I'm not co-signing the Brazil thing. I want to make that very clear. I'm not co-signing no Brazil thing, especially if Martinelli's starting.
Martinelli start for Brazil. Be serious, man. Forget about that.
What I will say is, I can see him getting 15 goal contributions. I think that's fair. But I don't know, man. Again, I'm a little bit worried about that left hand side in the forward area. And again, the thing is,
Jesus could play left wing as well.
that makes it even worse.
This guy.
That makes it even worse. So for me, I just look at that left hand side, and it's not the fullback. We saw yesterday there was a moment where Martinelli could have squared it to Jesus. And
He needs to pick his head up, man. For me, he was trying to be too precise yesterday.
It's just he's just
thinking too much.
He's got the loads of skill, but he reminds me of Walcott, basically.
He's got all gear, no idea currently, if I'm honest.
There you go. So so for me, I'm very nervous about that guy, and I don't want to have to say what I want to say in 4 weeks.
Nah, say it, but see, people, Lee's not speaking with chest. At least I'm coming out here saying Gabriel Jesus, 15 league goals.
The reason why is because last season he had the bad season. No. You know what? No. I'm trying. You know what? Because I'm trying to be.
No, you're scared. You're scared of the internet. The keyboard's getting clicked.
As a person, I'm trying to be a little bit.
If you wasn't scared, you would say it. You're moving shook. Why are you scared?
Hold on. I said, give me 4 weeks. The reason why is because.
No, say it now, man. Why are you scared? Don't. This ain't EastEnders. Why are you doing suspense? This ain't Supercell new season.
Because it's pre-season, I'm going to hold off from what I want to see.
People is being shook. Just tell us your concerns. We want to know. Why are you moving shook?
Just know, there are concerns.
So he sticks his chest out for Conor Gallagher, but not in relation to Arsenal.
Again, because it's pre-season, so I don't want to say what I want to say in case.
Oh, just tell us, man. We'll revisit it in a month. People ask him to say it, man. Look, lay it out, boy. Maybe shook. Why are you scared?
We've got 4 weeks left. So
you can't be scared of the gigahertz, bro.
In 2 weeks, right? It's the 7th. What's 17th?
Yeah, nothing's gonna change by then, bro. You might as well let us know what it is.
Season start. It's next
17th, isn't it?
Yeah, so 2 weeks, yeah?
2 weeks.
It's this week.
Sorry, people, there's gonna be no watch along for the Wolves game. I'm gonna stick that out there at pause at this moment in time. I'm outside, and then we begin the season. Now, I'm not gonna lie, we're outside, but
yeah. I'm not at Carnival. I'm at Carnival. So
yeah, well, everywhere.
Yeah. Well, hold on. He's outside, isn't it? I'm not outside like that because obviously I'm a good guy. But
ladies, I'm single. I'm a very good guy. I'm a man of Christ, religious. Brownings, shout me, please,
babe. I'm getting the brownie points back. I'm making it very clear. I'm making it.
No, I'm helping my brethren move for the next couple of weeks.
Listen, so that weekend's gonna be a bit crazy. So, but yeah, no, for real. I'll be honest. Yeah, like give me 4 weeks.
No, blood. Just say it, bro. Because I know it's about Martinelli.
We're gonna have a conversation. Me and you are gonna have a very tough. We may have a very tough conversation. We may.
Listen, Martinelli's calm. And to go back to what someone said, somebody mentioned Rafa Leao and whatnot, and X Factor, and he does have X Factor. And of course, the occasional 3-4 games in the champs in particular, that could save you. But are we really spending 100 million for 3-4 defining moments? Of course, if we won the league, who's going to care? In reality, that's dead. I like him. I think he's got good technical ability. I think he's quite coachable. But he plays like a guy in a cage that's playing against young kids, and he's playing football while holding the spliff. Like he enjoys this thing too much. He would have a lot of joy in the Premier League, but 100 million, I just think he's one of those players that people like a lot more when they're not watching them across 90 minutes. That don't mean he's a bad player. That doesn't mean I wouldn't be happy if we signed him. But I think it's fair enough that's not a thing really and truly. And yeah, man.
KJ TV, he asked, do I agree with like other people that Neto is better than Saka? And I'll be real, no, I don't. What's
he better at? Cool, he might be more pleasing on the eye.
Yeah, I think
there's bare man that are better than Saka on the eye, but rise up what Saka's doing.
I think first we need to remember, people say that Saka's a one-trick pony. He's not. He's just mastering the
Black Iron Robin.
They're just literally cutting in and doing his thing. Because at youth level, he was busting up, man. When he came in, first 2 seasons, he was going on the outside, coming and cutting.
Remember when he was not making man as well? I'm sure he embarrassed Newcastle with early days in his time here.
On the left-hand side, you're right. And then he squared it for Aubameyang.
Yeah. I was at the stadium there. It was a madness.
So for me, listen, I think what Saka's amazing at is the fact that everybody knows what he's doing, but they can't stop him because he's so good at that. So when we talk about the aesthetics, yes, I think Neto.
He's got the Salah thing. People don't rate Salah because he's not pleasing to watch, quote unquote. Don't think Liverpool, he cares.
When you look at Saka, he's just He's just so strong on the ball. He can, like, his level of crossing, whether it's from
Right foot's improving as well.
there you go. Whether it's from actually corners, whether it's on the move, he's finishing left foot, right foot. He's got a trademark finish where it's top bins. We've seen it for the last 3 seasons. Leads away.
He used to have a great link up with Smith Rowe.
Listen, say what you want about Smith Rowe. He did have a great link up with him. So again, I'm not going to take that away from him. So I just think, look, like when you're talking about Saka, you have to have a level of respect. And the most important
Plays for Arsenal. They're not going to do that, man.
Don't forget, bro, Saka's played game in, game out. There's been no drop off. There's been no game.
Let's not forget the semi-finals against France as well. People like to erase history when speaking on that guy.
Come on, bro. Like, as you said, international level, everything. So yeah, man, it's crazy. But Ben, we may be talking the same language. Man,
Hey,
Ben, we may be talking the same language.
Ben saying bare things. What? I know. I'm just trying to find something that says Martinelli.
I ain't say too much. But Ben, listen, I'm not saying what I'm talking about. But Ben, we may be talking the same language.
Martinelli be all right, man. Be all right, man.
4 weeks time. That's all I'm saying.
Well, 4 weeks. 4 week ball control. Arteta ball is limiting Saka.
I want the season to start. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, but like, how much conclusions can we draw?
We may be talking the same language. That's all I'm saying. Listen, Shinobi and Ben, they may be fortune tellers.
Bro, listen, we're not saying Martinelli this year, man.
No, hold on. You're right. We probably won't sell it.
If anything, he's a squad done, man.
We may not sell it, but when I get my agendas and certain things, bro, I'm 1 for 1 right now. I'm 1 for 1. ESR, I'm 1 for 1 right now. So let's talk. Let's talk in 4 weeks' time, innit? That's all I'm saying.
I just know ballers rate ballers, man. Certain man rate Gallagher and want to do them things.
We'll be back. We will be back.
Right. I'm not. Right, that's Ronaldinho. Like I'm not.
Let me ask you. Is it the same guy that went prison? Can we trust convicts?
Right, you sound like a snitch. Man. I don't know what he done. I just know Ronaldinho the footballer.
I'm just because you know what, like in life, like sometimes you gotta just test the waters a little bit. So,
do you know what it is? I don't understand the question because in life you could argue everyone's a prisoner. We're prisoners of the state. You see what the Tories have done for many years. I don't know.
Everybody might be a prisoner, but not everybody's being convicted.
Bro, Nelson Mandela was in prison.
Not everybody's been convicted, and I don't know if I'm gonna trust what Ronaldinho says when my man has spent more time in Brazilian hookah bars than on the football pitch and in training grounds. So I'm not saying that I can't listen to the goal because listen, Ronaldinho is everything to most football fans.
Well, the best ever, man. Messi's the best ever, but he's the best ever.
What I am gonna say is, bro, I don't know if I can hear what he's saying when the guy seems to be a little bit, I'm not too sure.
Cafu, bro.
Listen, again, Cafu, one of the absolute goats, one of the guys that, made Brazilian football, made world football, made that position of being a fullback, a defending, attacking, flying fullback. He's one of the original OGs. But, bro, even a broken clock is right twice a day. even a clock that doesn't work, no battery in it, is right twice a day. Because if it's stuck at 12 o'clock, bro, there's 12 o'clock twice a day.
Listen, I'm not snaking Martinelli, man. That's Alexis Sanchez region in the making, man. He's calling.
I'm telling you now, I'm putting out the disclaimer because, bro,
he's one of the biggest game players in our team as well. Like, can I ask you a question? Random question, yeah. What were 2 of the biggest results of our Premier League season last year?
I know what you're going to say.
I'm just asking a question. I don't know nothing.
No, one of the games I'm not even going to agree with you because it was too early in the season. So
okay, no, but on reflection, hindsight's a wonderful thing. What were 2 of, if we just looked at results, would say 2 of the best results?
Aston Villa. Oh, it wins.
Yeah, wins.
Oh,
proper games, man.
I think
we had a great top 6 record.
The Man City away draw, I thought that was actually
Shame.
I thought that was a bigger. I think that was a big game. I think that was a big game.
Shout out Jesus for the work he put in that.
And I'll also, and I'll say this. Well, it's either the Spurs or the Man United because at the end of the season, I don't know
this guy is big up Jesus for that big game player. But me personally, I would say, you know, considering the last person that picked Pep Guardiola to a Premier League title was Jurgen Klopp. I just know Martinelli did what he needed to do there. Great goal from him there. Pep Guardiola at the Emirates. I know Martinelli scored there.
Hold on. The same Martinelli that scored a goal because the keeper ran into Van Dijk. That game.
Well, what do you want him to do about that? Do you want him to do about that? So then we shouldn't rate Salah for twisting up Zinchenko.
Wait, hold on. You said he scored a good goal. What the hell?
He did. It's a good goal. Anticipation. Football's about anticipation. Bro, it's about having the sixth sense. 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen, bro.
Do you have no shame?
I do. I just know Martinelli's a big player. Whenever we buck Liverpool, he's on it. When we play City, he's on it.
That's not what I asked you. Because you said he scored a good goal.
He did score a good goal. He got us the 3 points against City.
Bro, the guy,
and he confirmed it with Trossard against Liverpool at the Emirates. I'm not lying.
The guy scored a tap-in because the keeper ran into the defender.
They're experienced players. Van Dijk is arguably the best centre half of the modern day. Alisson as well in recent years in goal. Martinelli did his thing in a bad season.
Bro, you're not even. I'm not even taking you serious, bro.
It was great anticipation skills. That's what we talk about. Arteta talks about the pressing high and winning the ball. And that example of that goal, it might not be the most glamorous, but I think when you look beneath it, it's up there.
I know you're
truly a mercurial talent, a maverick.
Crazy thing, bro. Because you're telling me that when a goalkeeper runs into the bloody defender and then he has to just tap it in. Come on, bro. You're
composure, man. I think you're underestimating. You're playing in front of thousands in a high pressure game.
Mad. But what I will say is, listen. Yes, he scored some big goals. Yes, 100%.
Big up Scrapinelli, man.
The Man City goal where he shot in the corner flag and it hit off a man's head.
I didn't see that. Okay, but then you rate Declan Rice's goal against Man United then at the Emirates.
I don't get, bro. Stop trying.
That was Bandulu as well. That was Bandulu, and you didn't even rate Declan Rice. So.
Stop trying to move the needle when we're talking about.
I'm not, but you're talking about his deflection. What, we're gonna act like Declan Rice was scoring against Onana? Like
the guy, Martinelli shot in the corner flag. He shot in the corner flag, and it hit off Ake's head, and then somehow
he read that. He knew Ake was gonna move. He read that.
Anyway, look, the guy's got some big goals for Arsenal. I'll give you that 100%. But listen, 4 weeks time, as I said, Shinobi and Ben. I don't know if you got a fortune cookie in your hand. I don't know if for some reason you're palm readers and you read my palm somewhere along the line. I don't know if you're just thinking how I think. I don't know where or how, but we may be speaking the same language.
Listen, he just needs to adapt, man. Listen,
Drake's got a song. Now you're talking my language. It's called The Language. It may be so. So, listen, as I said to you, bro, the guy scored a tap-in. So,
it doesn't matter. They all go in. They all count, bro. You're
right. But let me tell you one thing. As again, going back to the analogies, bro, if you beat a girl that's 3 out of 10, and you chop a team that's at 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
If they're famous, like City and Liverpool, bro, it's all lit. It's all lit. It's all lit. If I beat Karen Brady, you have to rate it. It's a celeb. It might be meaty, but it's a celeb.
Shops are the same. Not all Caribbean shops are the same. Because not all Turkish shops are the same. Because I'll tell you straight, we know. You go West Green Road, most of them Turkish shops are quite nice. If I go to a Turkish shop in Edmonton,
Hey, nah, we're cool. Green Lane's the latest, but hey, nah, like, hey, man, say Tottenham or something.
Yo, yeah.
Enfield, we're good.
Yeah,
Edmonton, we are shit, man. We in the hood of all hooders.
Yeah, listen, man. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, I'm keeping it a buck, man. Like, I'll be honest with you. The 4 weeks time, I just want to see the season start. And I want to see something. He's got two more friendlies because we've got Leverkusen and we've got who else have we got? We've got
Leon in it.
We've got Leon and Leverkusen. He's going to play both of them games, 100%. But he's going to play minutes in both those games. He's then got the first game of the season. Obviously, me and you ain't going to watch that game, but it's Wolves, and I want to see he's up against Neto possibly. So let's see what he's got. We then got 2 other games. So there's 3 games. Let's
Got
see.
City and Spurs early doors as well.
So that's 5 games that he's got to.
Martinelli's someone that you want in the trenches with you. Does it in big games.
He's
not gonna lie.
Listen, he's got 5 games before there's gonna be.
Havertz was shit them times. Now look at what we said in the last 5 games.
No, but no. Okay, you know what? You're right. But Havertz was dead for half a season. If you're talking about for Arsenal,
yeah,
he was dead for half a
Martinelli
season.
weren't dead wasn't dead.
No, but last season he was dead for the whole season, bro.
No, he weren't. Statistics and not everything. There's been many games. Martinelli's so good, so good. He had some very good games. You can't always judge it with goals, bro.
No. Okay, no. Okay, you're right.
Remember Sevilla away?
No, that's okay. You beat me to the punch. You're right. He was good in specific, but when I say he was dead for dead for the whole season.
I'll admit stuff off camera. I ain't admitting on this.
He had moments, but those moments were very few and far between. So when I say he had a dead season overall, yes, the numbers. I'm not even.
Got to remember the hamstring knock as well.
Okay, cool. You can give him all the excuses you want, no problem.
Oh, hey, right, he got an assist against Man United as well. So that's another contribution in the big game.
Which Man United?
Man United, Martinelli. He did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Bro, we played Man United. We scored 3. It was 3-1.
So what's that? Bro, you keep on trying to argue with me. I'm just. Okay, this is the statistics.
Okay, the last 2 goals, he definitely didn't get an assist because it was.
Bro, look, assist against Man United. Goal against City.
Who scored the first goal?
Against United? Odegaard, I swear, because they took the lead. Then Odegaard slapped it. Then I'm sure. Then Declan Rice bagged.
Yeah, okay, Odegaard.
Technically, it must have been the Martinelli must have got the corner. No, he found Odegaard, and then obviously Jesus and Vieira did their thing.
Yeah, because we scored like a minute after. Yeah.
Luton's a massive game as well, bro. I know Luton have been relegated, but that was a massive game. We praised Declan Rice for that.
Hold on. So he went from the Man United game. Oh yeah, but he missed all these games because he was injured.
Look, hamstring knock, man. Come on, look, foot injury, hamstring knock.
Hold on, go back down because you're trying to generous the thing. Hold on. So he got his first team from Nottingham Forest on the first day, and then he got Man United, and then after that it was the Man City game.
Yeah, but we got to remember there was games where goals don't always mean everything. He was impacting and doing things.
7 games without getting a goal or assist. Then
he was man of the match against Chelsea.
4, 5, 6, 7 games again in the Luton game. Then he went, bro. He got 2 goals in 1 game, and then look at that, look how
it's freezing.
You're right. He did have good. He had some nice moments, but it was a dead season.
It was. I don't know about dead. He could do better.
No, okay, it was a dead season, but he had some nice moments, and that's fair to say.
He could do better. We could always do better. Arteta could have done better.
All I'm gonna say is he's got 5 games before we have a conversation, because you can't be doing what you did last season, and then you're doing what you're doing again this season. And as we said, with him, it's different with Saka, because Saka, you can say he's a one-trick pony, but he always delivers.
No, there's a certain level of consistency that Saka has. That
delivers. Whereas with Martinelli, bro, he's running down blind alleys, bro, and it's so annoying.
I haven't seen that personally. I just think Martinelli's problem is he tries to.
Don't me have to rewind this stream, because you even said he runs with his head down. You even said on his very
his head's down. I just think listen. I want my players to be the best, so I think personally, Martinelli, you can pick your head up a bit and pick some passes.
So exactly. So if
he has unique qualities that I have not seen in an Arsenal player in my life.
Running with his head down, he's running down blind alleys, bro. That's just what it is, bro.
Yeah, he can improve.
Okay, cool. So listen,
a mercurial talent, a maverick.
Again, crazy. But 4 weeks time. Yeah, in 4 weeks time, there's gonna be conversations, bro. And I think it's 3 league games or 4 league games, whatever it is, and 2 friendlies. There's gonna be conversations, bro. And I'm gonna be here for them conversations. And I'm gonna listen. As I said, I've already won one war. Don't make me have to win another one. Don't make me have to win another one. Because
Martinelli, Jesus, the man are on this, man.
And I tell you what, if we get in Neto or we get in Eze, Martinelli, bro, you're ready.
We don't run. We don't run. But Martinelli has one of the best mentalities in this club. Let's bear in mind, he was released from Corinthians. He went Barcelona and Man United on trial, and he didn't get in. He didn't initially start playing under Mikel Arteta. He always bounced back. He relishes competition, man. We're Brazilian. We do this.
Listen,
He's good, man.
all of this sounds nice and it sounds like a La La Land, yeah, but this ain't Narnia, bro. This is not Narnia. This is football. And when we're talking about football, bro, we're talking about the making big time players make big time decisions.
Yeah, Martinelli is Martinelli's one of the biggest big game players we've got at this club. Remember when we had Renison in goal against City and he was on this tick?
You're right, but he also does make some big time decisions that are mistakes. Sorry.
In life, we all make mistakes. If you've lived your life, Lee, with no regrets, then you haven't lived. So can we really get a Martinelli for that?
But again, the fine margins is with me. I've made these mistakes and I've been able to recover and still be successful. We ain't been successful because we ain't won nothing, and he's part of the reason why. Not a big reason, but he's part of the reason. So
he's an FA Cup winner, English Super Cup as well.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, last thing before I let you get out of here, man. Talk to me about Merino, man. Because it feels like with Merino, there's no in between. People are underwhelmed. Personally, I think it's not the most amazing signing, but he's durable. Played over 40 times. He's good in the air. He wins his duels. Can play as a 6 or an 8. He's experienced. Cut price. Bring him in.
By the way, just I definitely don't hate rate. I definitely don't.
Hey, you heard? Hey. You see it? You see it?
Hold on. Let me just say, I didn't even finish the sentence.
That was Kivi you were defending there.
No. Yo, this guy's crazy, bro. Yeah, look at you. You know what? That's why the devil got you sweating over there, because you be just chatting some madness, you know. That's why the devil's got my man's
I was like that. It's a madness.
Early, because the devil's got him sweating there, you know. But no, I definitely don't.
I'm deep in Gabriel Jesus. He's gonna get me in trouble, man.
I definitely don't hate. I definitely don't hate Jesus, and I definitely don't hate Martinelli. I just think that there's going to be uncomfortable conversations. But yeah, going back to the Merino thing, I like it. I do like it. I would have preferred Fabian Ruiz, sorry, because I just think he's a bit more attacking. But I like the move. I think it helps Ethan. I definitely think it helps Ethan. 2 years before he can transition.
He can get really blooded in.
There you go. He can learn off Odegaard.
As a made man, as you used to say on the streams.
There you go. He can learn off Odegaard. He can learn off Merino, and he can learn off Jorginho, learn off Declan Rice. That's 5 different kind of profiles.
Even the Jorginho and parties, man.
100%. All of them. He can. Do you know what? I even how bad of it. I even didn't even mention bloody Party. How listen, whatever you want to say, great player. Obviously, legs might be gone. So, but yeah, I think the Fabian Ruiz thing for me, I just liked it because it was a bit more attacking. But I like the Merino thing. I like the fact that he's good with the heading. I like the fact that his pressing numbers and his dual numbers are high. I like the fact that he's so made and ready to just come in and hopefully push us over the line to kind of be to win the league. He's not a
That's what we need.
He's not a star signing, but you need those kind of players in there that are not dogged players, but they can stand up and be tested.
Shrewd additions, man. He's competent. At the end of the day, bro, what people say about him, bro, he was main's an exaggeration, but he was a key player for Spain. He did very well in their Euros campaign. You can do it right for Arsenal.
It was between him and Fabio Ruiz, and obviously Ruiz, we saw what he did in the Euros, but Merino definitely came in, stepped up, big goal in the last minute. You spoke about crunch goals, with Martinelli, and he's shown that. So
listen, I'm happy with Merino, man.
I think Merino comes in and he's not thinking about I'm going to be a squad player. And we spoke about earlier on with Fabio Vieira. I think that's the difference. You've got Merino who looks to be someone who he wants to be. I
don't care what's going on. I want to start, Gaffer.
And I think Martinelli, for Martinelli, it will work with him as well. I think it will work with him. So that's why when you spoke about before, I think he can get 15 Premier League goals and assists, or 15 whatever for the season, whatever you were kind of saying before. I think because of players like Merino, we'll be able to help him with that. But yeah, listen, man, it's an exciting signing in a different way, because it excites me. Right, we're going for men that we're ready to win the title, and that's what I like. So by the way, we're not going for men, we're going for leaders. I don't go for no men, but yeah, like yeah, we're going for leaders to try and win the title. So yeah, I like the
All
sign.
inclusive platform, folks.
Yeah, no, we're not. Well, no, it is, but yeah, listen, Gaza Masset. That's all I was saying.
And on that note, Lee, let them know where they can find you, man. Oh my days.
Listen,
I hope nothing comes back to bite me. Pause on
I
this
need
stream.
that clip of DG. I need that clip
It was
of
AI.
DG where he spoke about Jesus and he said
AI.
15 goals in the league.
AI.
And you know what? I hope he does it. I hope
he does it. You're fucked if he does it. You're all pissed.
Wait, let me tell you. Hold on. I'm not screwed. Hold on. I'm backing him.
No. You weren't backing him. I'm not backing him. No, because I can go back through all the old streams you used to do. You lot were on to Jesus. Don't forget, I forgot the Jess one where you lot were saying sell Jesus and that. You know, the North remembers. The North remembers.
Hold it. Let me hold it. Because hold it.
Right, I remember this. Like, I don't snake my guys, you know. I look after the real killies at Arsenal. You won't catch me talking about Kivior and these kind of guys.
All I'm saying is, I want him to do well because I like Jesus. I do like
Shock.
I do, but the thing that annoys me with him before we go is with Jesus, it's like he came in and said he wanted to be the number 9. He came in, he said he wanted to be he scored those goals. He said he had an interview with Edu and he said, I want to be the main man at Arsenal. Then when he comes, I can't score goals. I find it difficult. Bro, you said all of this stuff and then you're changing your tune, bro.
They took it out of context, man. No.
Bro.
He's showing great self-awareness.
Nah, man. And you know what I love about all of these things you bring up? They're all 2 years, 3 years old now, bro. Like,
well, that's a year, bro. It's less than a year technically because it's October.
Bro, listen.
That's look, I'm not being funny. Jesus signs for us. We return to the Champions League.
No, it wasn't straight away.
Yeah, no, but we return.
Yeah, but it wasn't straight away, bro.
No, but we return.
Did we win it? Did we win it?
Bro, it worked because of Jesus.
Where was he?
It worked because of Jesus. It's because of fucking Kirio playing the high line, mate, and getting outpaced by Salah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And David Raya and them man there. Who weren't Achilles?
Listen,
you forgot when Jesus come off the bench, you forgot the little Brazilian thing and got us back in the game.
Where was he when I needed him against Bayern Munich away from home?
Where?
Where was he when I needed him against Bayern Munich away from home?
Where was everyone? Where was Saka? Where was everyone? Where was the gaffer?
Again, bro. You're
he came off the bench against big. Bro, his best form was in the champs.
Why do you keep moving the goalpost?
I'm just before you point a finger at one person, there's 4 pointing back at you or 3 pointing back at you, whatever. If you do that, there's 3 pointing at me. So I need everyone to look inwards.
No, I'm asking you about one player, and you keep deflecting.
Because I'm asking where was everyone? It's 11 man out there.
No, you keep deflecting like you're insecure, bro. If your guy,
them man there. See what he's doing?
if you're secure in your guy,
them man there, gaslighters.
If you're secure in one of your players that you rate, why do you have to ask about or mention any other players?
Because he's not by himself.
Because
no one praises Gabriel. Nobody praises Gabriel Jesus for that right wing shift when Saka went there against City.
Can you answer my question? Where was he when I needed him against Bayern Munich? Just talk about Jesus.
Got assist
away from
at
home.
the Emirates.
Away from home.
He could have done better. He's human. He could have done better.
Okay. Because you're talking about this guy like he's, this apparently when he's come, we've got Champions League. Bro.
He's changed our life. Everybody put the trophies they've won on the table in this Arsenal squad. I know Jesus has multiple Premier League trophies.
For Arsenal, because bro, I tell you what, there could be.
He signs for Arsenal. We win the English Super Cup.
Wrap up the show, man. wrap up the show, bro.
We won the English Super Cup, fam. Like,
wrap up the show because all of this,
I'm not even making it up,
bro. Because all of this madness about English Super Cup and all of this other madness, bro. You're moving mad, bro.
Bro, I'm not lying. Did we not win the English Super Cup? I know people will say the Community Shield, as it's incorrectly referred to. People will say that's not a big trophy and stuff. Alex Ferguson, arguably the most decorated manager in this country. You go on his honours list, or you go on Manchester United's website. That's on their honours list. So can we really pick and choose? We want silverware, right? I'm just saying that.
It's a community. It's a charity game, bro. That's what it is.
English Super Cup.
It's an extended friendly. That's literally what it is.
You have to win something to get in it, unless you come second in that.
No, but we didn't win anything, because we came second.
Yeah. So it's arguably for winners and competitors. So it's very difficult.
No.
I believe it's the hardest trophy to win in world football.
But listen, anyway, as I said, for me, the guys.
This is a Copa America winner.
I want him to win. I want him to win. I want him to bang the goals that we.
Next season, he's back, man.
I want him to do all the things, but listen. If you're asking me, I'm very certain that he isn't getting even 10 goals.
Look how they talk about him. Live wire. Oh no, this is Arsenal.com. So this is not me. This is not my words, people. Live wire forward. Gabriel Jesus continued to menace opposition defenders last time.
What do you think they are going to say about
I don't know. You're asking me. It's saying madness.
Bro.
It's saying madness.
What the hell do you think that they're
a willing runner with excellent close control? Gabriel offers more than just goals thanks to his willingness to link up play. He has a wealth of Premier League experience.
Okay, before we go, show me Kivior's.
Okay, it's probably gonna say 404 error in that.
There you go.
Dead.
Okay. Powerful.
Dead.
Powerful.
Dead.
Contributed 1 goal in a 4-1 win.
Dead.
Okay.
Dead.
Yes.
Dead. Proved his worth last term.
There
See?
you go.
Meaty.
30 appearances.
Meaty.
So we can all.
Man, I'm saying that he featured 8 times in the second half of last season. Meaty. But at the same time, Kivior was a big player. As it says here, he played every minute of their World Cup campaign and got them to the last 16 for the first time in 36 years. He's so good, so good. He has unique qualities. We cannot replace him. I am personally going to be so upset when Napoli, AC, or Inter go and buy Kivior. Kivior, please don't leave. You are the best left back and best left centre half option we have.
I wasn't doing that to prop Kivior. I was just trying to show that Arsenal are going to prop their players. So what the hell?
No, again, that's what I'm saying. Big up Kivior. This is what the thing is saying.
Okay, so they're gonna do the same thing for Jesus. That's why they're not gonna say, yo, this willing runner who's a bum and can't finish his dinner, can't finish in a brothel. They're not gonna say that. So let's keep it a buck, man.
Listen, Martinelli, he's a quality player, man. He is a player Arsene Wenger would have loved to have had.
Yeah, you know why? Because perfect. Because he would have done all.
Look, the way Klopp's talking about him. You was talking about Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere speaking about him. I won't say this guy's name because we don't condone what he did. Speaking about him, Mikel Arteta. Gabby's playing a different position. Obviously, Aubameyang was there them times. Tierney spoken about him. Don't beef me. I'm not involved.
Can I just ask you? What do you think? What do you think these players are going to say?
I don't know, because we've seen Brazilians say these things as well that got nothing to do with it. I don't know.
Of course they have.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Like I'm not even talking about Martinelli. I'm just looking at what's been said.
Ronaldo and Ronaldinho that said that they didn't want to watch the Brazil team, man. It wasn't Martinelli.
Well, because of Martinelli, it's probably added or something. I don't know.
Was not part of that team.
Martinelli didn't play a part. It's Vinicius. He's not the same guy for Brazil. There was no Neymar as well.
My point's rested. The same goats you were talking about last year, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo speaking about Martinelli, is the same people now saying that they don't want to watch Brazil and he's part of the squad.
So now you mentioned taking convicts' words for gospel. Now you're picking and choosing. That's crazy.
No, because I'm using your logic. So if we're going to use that, let's go to the most recent thing. Let's go to the most recent. And if you're right.
And did you not say earlier you are allowed to change your opinion, as you so expertly did on Declan Rice?
There you go. So they've changed their opinion. They thought that he was good. They thought that they
know he's messed. You know what? Pep Guardiola's defo spoken about it.
She looked sweet, but she turned out to be the devil. She turned out.
Look. Again, last one, before I let you get out of it. I don't want to say anything. Honestly, I'm not involved in this. Pep Guardiola hails Arsenal's incredible weapon, Gabriel Martinelli, after lively FA Cup cameo. That's what he said. Should we see exactly what the man himself said? Yeah, good, but Martinelli is an incredible weapon.
That was over a year ago.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. Messi was good in 2011. He's good now.
Again, let me just hold on. This is where I'm gonna trump you. This is my rebuttal. This is the same guy that got suspended for taking drugs, no? Again, another convict.
People make mistakes, man. People make mistakes.
again another convict.
If
So
Pep's a nitty, that's his business, man. It's calm.
and that's my point. He's another convict. So there we go. That's it.
Nah,
That's it. That's
can't
just
believe this
that's the
Martinelli
way,
slander.
that's the way the cookie crumbles. There's no slander. I said we're gonna speak in 4 weeks. I haven't said one bad word about him. Not one. You won't find another word on this stream or any streams about me. I said 4 weeks. I said there's certain man in this chat who we may be speaking the same language. I said maybe. I didn't say anything bad about it. So listen, right now, yes, he's got
People are throwing rocks at windows and running people. I don't know, man. I thought, you know, he just said Merino, we need men. People are saying we're going to speak in a few weeks. People might be saying stuff in the chat, bro. Say what you want to say about Nelly, bro.
No. Because he had a lot. He had a poor season, but he was injured and stuff. So I give him that.
Poor by his own standards. Very good year.
No, he had a poor season. Stats
aren't everything, man.
No, but he had poor performances and he had.
No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's true.
Bro,
he struggled. If anything, you've got to blame Mikel Arteta as well. We lost Granit Xhaka. We had inconsistencies at left back.
Yeah, that was down to injury, bro. All I'm saying is let's just wait 4 weeks, and there's gonna be there might be positive. There might be all
people. He wants to play both sides.
There might be otherworldly conversations where I'm like, yo, this guy, what Neto who, Eze who,
and I'm shameless, people.
So we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat 4 weeks time. But I think that my good friend Shinobi, my good friend Ben, we may be as I said, as Drake said, we may be talking the same language. Now we're talking the same language. You know that's what was that guy that got chefed up and when the cab driver showed the guy the money, that's what
drive uncle.
There he goes, drive uncle, and then he sees the money because obviously his windows got smashed and he saw what £200-300 a pound. That's my language. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In 4 weeks, I might be uncle. In 4 weeks, I might be uncle.
Listen, people, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, they're back. I never lied to you lot, people. They're back.
Listen. All I'm saying is, this is the same guy that told us for 3 years that ESL was going to be back.
He is back. He's just not here. He's back. He's still in the Prem.
At Arsenal.
He was back. Arteta's acting. It's not my fault. It comes to Arteta wanted to play him. Arteta wanted to play him. It's cool, man.
There you go. This is the same guy that you want to believe. As I said, listen,
you have to take it L sometimes, man.
You don't want me to have an agenda on a guy because I'm 1 for 1.
Mate, that's why you're being tactical, DG capping. I don't understand these new words of today, man.
1 for 1,
if I'm honest.
But yeah, listen, 4 weeks time, we back here.
I let people know they can find you, man.
Listen, just send me that clip to Lee versus Lee on Twitter. That's all I care about. But that's it. I ain't got nothing else to promote. I'm back here in a few weeks, and then I'm back here in 4 weeks time, and that's it, bro. That's all.
And I feel like 50 Cent because if it's not you, it's Jess. Sometimes Amenya, they're on to me, or even Roms. I feel like 50 Cent, man.
And
we're bulletproof.
We're back. And you know what? You probably are right because all the bullies and the big mouths, they always like to talk, and then when the shit hits the fan, they be crying mercy.
I would never that. Never hide in front line and A's up till we freeze up.
You know what? You might be 50 Cent because what was that situation where the Rick Ross tried to sue him and all that stuff, and my man came out in a mini and said that he's bankrupt.
Yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do. We're out here.
You know what?
You're out here
because when the shit hits the fan,
we're out here.
I ain't got this. I ain't got that.
We're out here. Mind games. That's how you win war. Listen, in times of peace, prepare for war. In times of war, prepare for peace. And that's what we're doing. I'm going to be scheming on you in the background. Like, any slander will be there. We will be there. We'll be there.
I said the other day, you're the only guy that will pray on my downfall, bro. When I pick up a certain man, you will pray on my downfall. So we're going to leave it.
Yeah, no, because you won the Smith Rowe beef. That hurt. Like, I didn't think it was going to go out like this.
All I need is the clip sent to Lee versus Leon. So that's what I'm asking for. And I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple of weeks or whatever next week, and I'll be back in 4 weeks' time. That's what I'm saying.
And on that note, people, let us know your thoughts. You know, the stream's gone on for time. It's always a great one here with Lee. Send him the clips. In 4 or 5 weeks, he's going to be wrong. But on that note, in honor of Mikel Arteta signing left-sided players.
Against this right back, Charlie.